Hi YouTube, this is Amy, the Witch of Love and Light, and I am still using this oracle deck because I sat down and made all these videos in the same day. So if you don't enjoy it, I apologize, but I'm not sorry. I know that was rude, but I really like this deck. So this is by Scot Howden, and it is called the Oracle of Light and Dreams. I believe he illustrated it as well, and it is a 49 card deck. Beautifully illustrated, and I shuffled prior to the video starting. So our card today is about daydreaming, and this, it is by Scot, it is signed by him. This is the card, and it shows a little fairy sitting on a boot full of flowers and a little mouse peeking out. Little strawberries growing, little background of nature, leaves, plants. Beautiful, as usual. So let's talk about daydreaming. Daydreaming, take time to rest. The key words: rejuvenate, relax, cleanse, energize. I just talked about this in my last video. It's like a theme. It keeps telling the story. Anyhow, Mr. Scot says, in a quiet garden among the wild strawberries, a fairy child rests upon a weathered boot planter. After a tiring morning spent helping the bees search for nectar, she takes time to relax and enjoy the company of her field mouse companion. The sweet fragrance of summer flowers and the relaxing drowsiness that often comes with a warm summer afternoon bring pleasant thoughts of moonlit flight with her winged family. The little fairy knows the importance of rest and relaxation. Resting is an important part of the process required to allow our bodies and minds to rejuvenate. When we are tired and fatigued, we too should appreciate the need to take a break. I just spent all week trying to do my to-do list, and my body said, no, you're tired, and I slept in. So sometimes, even though we want to be busy, our body says something else. So rest definitely is important. And John Lubbock, however you say that, his name, John Lubbock from The Use of Life says, rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass under trees on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of the water or watching the clouds float across the sky is by no means a waste of time, and I agree 100%. Daydreaming, take time to rest, rejuvenate, relax, cleanse, energize. I cannot stress the importance of resting. Like I said, sometimes I go hog wild on my to-do list, and all I do is do, and not take my body and sleep into consideration. And I should, because I've been struggling with sleeping at night, and when my body says it's tired, it needs to sleep instead of me pushing it. So I get this. I do get this, and I'm trying to be kinder to myself and allow for that sleep and rest when I need it, not necessarily when I think I need it. And daydreaming. How wonderful is daydreaming? Daydreaming is awesome. Like, put the to-do list out of your mind and just sit there and watch the clouds go by. Sit in nature and listen to the birds chirping in the trees. Watch the little animals scurrying across the field. It's just so peaceful and so relaxing. And there's nothing like it to help you unwind from a day of stress. Daydreaming also can be pretty meditative. And I encourage meditation. Meditation is not as hard as people think. It's not like you get in some kind of otherworldly zone. It's a matter of being present. And if all you do is focus on your breath or focus on something that you're looking at visually, it could be a candle, it could be a tree, it could be any focal point that you want to look at, and just concentrate on, not necessarily concentrate, just look at it. And if you feel your mind wandering, then gently bring your mind back to whatever your focal point is, whether it's breathing or a tree or whatever. It's very important to be present. There are so many studies out there that tell you that meditation is so helpful for you, helpful for healing. I can't quote any research studies, but I know in a lot of the research I've done, a lot of the research studies show that people who meditate have a stronger immune system, they have deeper sleep. There are so many positive aspects of meditating. And like I said, daydreaming is a good way to meditate. I also want to emphasize that rest is very important. This is something that I learned recently, that your brain has its own lymphatic system. It's called the glymphatic system with a G in front of the lymphatic. Your lymphatic system is something in your it's a system in your body that removes all of the poisons, maybe, that, or not necessarily poisons, but toxins, things like old cellular material that is no longer needed, the byproducts, waste, whatever you want to call it. It's like the sewer system of your body. That's a nice way of putting it, or not so nice, but whatever. It takes out all of the junk from your body, and your brain has that same system, only it's called the glymphatic system. But the thing about the glymphatic system is it does not turn on unless you are sleeping. So I cannot stress the importance of sleep any more than this. It is so vitally important, and I'm talking 6 to 10 hours a night. In fact, probably 7 to 10 hours. So important to sleep. So important. It is shown that people with Alzheimer's had long stretches in their lives, or a great part of their life, they only had 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and they pushed themselves. And because I've learned this, I am definitely trying to get more sleep so that my brain could be cleared out of anything that it no longer needs and that causes plaques, potentially cause Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia. So yeah, it's pretty damn important. Sleep is awesome. Your brain needs it, your body needs it. Cannot emphasize that enough. So rest, daydream, just dream a little, relax, be kind to yourself, allow yourself to put off something today that you can do tomorrow. I know the saying is the opposite of that, but that's society trying to keep you productive and keep you moving. I'm going against society and saying that it is okay to sit and watch the birds, watch the clouds, listen to a river flowing, doing something that brings you peace, reading a book, taking a walk in nature, anything that you consider restful and peaceful, go for it. I hope that you have an awesome week, and I hope you enjoyed my content. I know I ramble on sometimes, but hey, that's what I'm here for. Anyhow, if you do enjoy my content, please, I'm begging you. No, I'm not begging you. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you do not miss any of my content. Also, leave a comment below. That not only helps you interact with me and I interact with you, it also tells YouTube that you guys are enjoying what I have to say, and it shows that, yeah, I'm worth putting out there for others to see. So, also, more importantly to me, if you leave a comment, you can leave suggestions. You can constructively criticize me. Tell me what I am doing wrong in your eyes. Constructively, please. And also make suggestions on videos you want me to have, whether it be a tarot card reading a day. I'm going to be getting into that, but I don't feel good enough to read tarot in front of YouTube just yet. I'm working on it. Next video that I come out with, well, it might not be the next because I don't know when I'm going to publish it, but I'm going to be making incense, homemade. I have to make it today, and then when it dries, probably next week when I come back from work, I will burn it and add on to that video so that we can see the end product results as well. So anyway, enough about that. I hope you guys have an awesome week, a wonderful day, and a most joyous rest of your month. So I will talk to you next time. Bye.